But could you ever capture the unknown and the marvellous? I think that for many late Victorians, the key lies in technology. Photography already seems to catch ghostly figures unawares. In 1891, Britain is fascinated by an infamous photograph from Combermere Abbey, which suggests a spectral presence. So-called spirit photographers promise the public proof that dead relatives linger on. After all, if they can see it, they will believe it.
What they do is have the sitter keep very, very still for the long exposure needed and surreptitiously get an assistant to waft around behind them, being some sort of apparition. Photography is pretty spooky anyway. It captures a moment in time forever. So it's so perfect for the ghost to get in on the act.
So there are two main techniques that Victorians will use in order to create this illusion of ghost. So one of them is a sort of in-camera process, so it will happen in the camera, and you can do all very long exposures where one element moves, like the ghost, or a double exposure.
Right.
Where you just expose twice the same scene.
So in this one, what it is that the sitter has to stay very still to get exposed. So in that time, when they're concentrating on being still, someone can creep in behind them, and because they haven't been there very long, they look translucent.
Exactly. And the other technique is to use two negatives for one same print.
Ah, right.
This is a long exposure with someone playing the ghost just moving around in the same exposure. And that will create the multiple faces. And then we have your negative that I have placed here in this area where it hasn't been exposed yet because this area has been masked before.
So basically, what you're showing me here is the Victorian version of Photoshop.
Yeah, totally.
I think if you really wanted to believe in ghosts and spirits because you found it a comfort, you could easily be taken in by this. And I don't think the Victorians were any more gullible than we are today. They just wanted to have this comfort.
Ghosts find their way into other machines,